Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome back for another video. In today's video, we're going to take a look at Chiliz and ask the question, would I buy or should you buy Chiliz, not financial advice, in the bear market? This is installment 42 of 1001. As always, you can see a link to the entire playlist for this series in the description of this video. And if you like this content, smash up that like button, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment in the comment section. But otherwise, let's go ahead and ask the question, would I buy Chiliz in the bear market? And it's not a too complicated answer. This is something that I've been dwelling on for a while now, and I guess my answer is why not? I will be buying some Chiliz in the bear market. It's not a back the truck up type crypto, but it's a cryptocurrency that I'm just like, it's a just in case cryptocurrency, just in case they can grow into the niche that they are in, which is unique and is something that I could see there being a lot of potential, but it just depends on how much are we going to see in a blending of sports and entertainment onto the blockchain. And so there are some things that I'm hopeful about with Chiliz, and I want to talk about that. And so just first of all, let's take a look at the chart here. So Chiliz it did very well last cycle. You can see it does have a max supply, 888, etc. I'm not going to say the whole thing. Circulating supply of 6 billion. So we're on our way there, and I would expect it to be a medium amount of inflationary pressure on there. But looking back at the previous cycle, if you bought Chiliz anytime in 2020, aka throw a dart at a dartboard season, you did very well. You would have seen something like an 80x from the bottom from that point to the peak. And so that's great. Now, are they going to do something similar this time around? So its current price is at 17 cents, went down to about, I want to say it was a little under 10 cents, peak of about 80 cents. Almost down 90%. For something like Chiliz, I want to be honest with you, I would hope to see a little bit more, and we'll see. Perhaps it will still put in a lower price point before the next euphoria phase, whenever that may be. That in particular, the fact that as of today, it's currently down about 77% from its peak, that alone, let's just say it was at 17 cents in December of 2024, and I wanted to buy some Chiliz late in the game, I would probably be more excited about buying something else at that moment. Now, if it goes lower, for sure, I'll be interested. And you might be curious, what is Chiliz? And, I have described it as sort of a meme coin generator. And so what does that mean? Well, Chiliz, we have sports entertainment. We have, I think it's about 50 different global soccer teams or football, teams have partnered with them. And if you own this particular cryptocurrency, the team cryptocurrencies, you do get some say in very minor things with each particular club. The biggest cryptocurrency by market cap is the PSG oil fan token. Excuse me, I didn't mean to throw in the word oil there. I guess I'll move on. But by market cap, this is the biggest one. And it is very highly inflationary. So I don't know what to say about this particular cryptocurrency. There's a lot more that will be produced over the years. But, you can see a $27 million market cap. And so what happens if you own the PSG token? Apparently, I have not seen this in action. You can say what kind of song is played during player introductions, something like that. You have that kind of governance. And so the questions that I want to ask about Chiliz is, will that ecosystem continue to grow? Will that grow to the NBA, the NFL, Formula One? I don't know. MLB, cricket. I'm trying to think of global leagues, rugby, or is this kind of like are they maxed out? We will have to wait and see. And that kind of a question is why I'm willing to get into this next time around. I think we'll see over the next several years whether Chiliz is going to grow as an ecosystem or if it's kind of just a one-trick pony here. So, trying to think what else there. This is where you can see. So on the Chiliz website, all right, here's another thing that I even want to point out here is Chiliz. I cannot get on the Chiliz exchange. I'm in the United States. And so, dear Chiliz.net users, we're sorry that Chiliz.net no longer provides crypto trading in your country/region due to local regulatory requirements from your crypto industry. So what happens if the United States does eventually, I am given access to Chiliz, I could see it doing quite well, and maybe they would have an incentive to expand it to the NBA. So there is that, or, the NFL or things like that, to American sports leagues. So there is that. What happens if the United States enters into this? But then the other thing is, what kind of governance can we expect as fans of a particular sports team? Can that grow? What kind of governance can we have on, could we potentially, by owning the PSG token, have say in major things? I'd be a little bit skeptical about that. But what if one day a sports team is owned by a DAO, by a community of users on the blockchain? I'm just trying to picture what the future looks like. Right now, it feels like I'm in the Stone Age trying to predict what the year 2000 looks like. It's just not going to happen. And so it depends. There is potential for growth with Chiliz. There is potential for growth with their market cap. There is potential for growth with the PSG fan token, with the Manchester City fan token, with the Juventus fan token, all these cryptocurrencies. There's potential for growth. It's too difficult to tell right now. But if you look at the first video that I made in the series, the introduction, one major question that I ask for cryptocurrencies that will hopefully experience their second major euphoria phase is this a finished project? For Chiliz, this is a cryptocurrency that I would say is not a finished product just yet. And it may take many years for it to be a finished product. If it's not a finished product, that is something that I'm actually excited about buying, because people will buy this based off of the hope of it becoming something else in the future. Versus a comparison, the contrast of that, two videos I've already made, would be something like a Uniswap or an Aave. We know what those are. I'm not expecting 100x returns next time around. And I don't know if I'm expecting 100x returns for Chiliz next time around. It depends on how low it goes. But I would expect higher risk, higher reward for something like Chiliz versus something like a Uniswap or an Aave. So let me know. What do you think? Will you be buying Chiliz in the bear market? I'll buy some. Yeah, I'm not going to back the truck up though. But maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm crazy for buying any, or maybe I'm crazy for even thinking that I shouldn't be backing the truck up. I would love to hear your comments in the comment section of this video. Let me know your thoughts. Otherwise, I will see you in another video. Peace. Peace.